powder, but he was out of shot, and he just had to get that bear. Finally, an idea came to him. He took some powder and wrapped it in a slice of meat, set a fuse to it. Then he climbed back up in the loft and sat there and waited for that bear to come around again. And sure enough, he was back again by evening. So he lit the fuse and threw the meat out on the ground.
Now, you're not going to tell us that the bear ate it.
Yes, ma'am, he did. Meat, powder, fuse, and all.
What happened then?
Well, that bear sat out on the front porch. When he exploded, it blew the whole front out of Henry's house.
I'm just going to have to remember that to tell my class when school starts up again. Make me the most popular teacher in the school.
Well, ma'am, anyone as beautiful as you are just has to be popular without telling stories.
I'll second that.
Thank you, Constable. Thank you, Mr. Boone. You are both very gallant gentlemen.
Stand and deliver. You can climb down, driver, and stand over there.
Don't try it, Mr. Boone. I can't miss you at this range.
I believe you, ma'am. I wouldn't think of doing anything unless you told me.
Hello, Davy.
Hello, Sully. What do we got this time?
Well, this one's on his way to pay his taxes.
All the way to Richmond? No reason why you shouldn't pay him right here.
This fat one over here sitting in the corner is the law. All right, gentlemen. Outside.
You'll turn yourself over to the law before it's too late.
You hear that, Sully? He wants us to surrender to him.
The constable is a very funny man.
You won't think me such a funny man when you find yourselves dangling at the end of a rope.
How long you been waiting?
Oh, about 3-4 hours. The Indians brought your message this morning.
This one here sold 2 pack mules of furs before he bought a ticket on this coach. It's got the money on him.
Now where's the money?
It's in the rack.
He's lying, Davy. He's got a money belt. I felt for it when I was knocked against him in the carriage.
I don't take to being lied to, mister. Now let's have it. Well, now, you must have quite a tax bill.
Woo-wee! Enough for a velvet dress and that diamond ring you've been promising me, Davy.
That's my girl. Always talking about jewels and clothes and a fine house with a maid to wait on her.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Honey, I aim to see you get it. Constable, I haven't seen your contribution. Pick it up. I asked him. That's better.
Lot better.
Driver? Keep it. Buy yourself a drink. What do you got up there in that luggage rack?
Furs?
Throw them down. Throw down that rope, too.
You gonna run him, Davy?
Well, the constable looks like he might need some exercise. Now who's dangling at the end of the rope?
Like 2 dogs on a leash.
Driver, you run him, and you keep on running. And if you don't, I'm going to be waiting for you on your next trip.
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippin'est, roaring'est, fighting'est man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. What a football to do and what a dream come true was he.
You sure took your time getting this thing stopped.
You heard what he said, but I'll tell you, mister, I'd rather let you run a while than see me get shot.
Are you all right?
I'm all right. Come on, gents, get in the coach.
Driver, let's get this coach turned around. We're going back.
Are you out of your mind?
I most certainly am not. Now get the coach turned around.
No, sir, not me.
As an officer, the law...
Mister, there's no law against being sane. I got to make this run again, and you know what the man said.
Yeah, I know what he said. Mr. Boone, I'll try to get your money back for you.
If you don't mind, Mr. Blackstone, I'll do my own collecting.
Be proud to have you along, sir.
Got your win back?
Yeah.
Let's go.
$640.
Ah, it's easier than robbing a bank.
And don't forget these. Now, these furs, they got to be worth something.
Yeah. Let me carry the money, huh, Davy? All that money makes me feel like a duchess.
Sure, why not? We're partners, aren't we? Well, come on, your ladyship. Let's get going. Hold up there, Sully.
What are you stopping for?
We're separating.
What?
You're going one way, I'm going another.
You're not running out on me.
Now, whoa, now. You just hang on there. You're coming up like a thunderstorm. I'm going to get rid of these furs.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're worth money. I can't sell them in Salem town. Nobody'd figure me for a trapper. So I figured I'd sell them out here.
See someplace to sell them? All I see is woods.
There's a trading post about 10 miles down that valley. I'll sell them there, and then I'll meet you back at Cap.
I'll go with you.
Don't just get suspicious. Pretty woman like you with a trapper. Now, who ever heard of that? Don't you trust me, Sully?
I don't like separating, that's all.
Well, I'm leaving you with the money. Now, ain't that security enough?
I just figure you're a whole lot more security. How much you think you get for the furs?
Honey, I'm a stage robber, not a trapper. I wouldn't have any idea.
Maybe it's not worth the chance. That constable back at the stagecoach, he might just come looking for us.
You mean old Fat Belly? No, he's halfway to Richmond by now. Trotting along behind that coach. Honey, what are you so upset about? He doesn't even have a gun.
I don't know.
You stay on that trail. I'll see you back at camp.
Davy dismounted here. Made it easy for me to tell which horse he's riding. And he headed off in this direction. Sully took this trail.
Well, I owe that Davy something. So it's all the same to you. I'll take out after him.
Fine with me. What I've seen of that Sully whale, she's not going to let my money belt get very far away from her.
I wonder why they separated.
I don't know. There's a trading post over in this next valley. Maybe he went over to try to sell those furs.
Well, with them being split up, it's going to make it a lot easier for us.
You just remember you don't have a gun.
I I know that only too well.
If you catch up with him, wait for me at the trading post. I'll be along.
Wait a minute. I thought you were going after the girl.
I am.
Gun-shy horse.
Let go of me, you big ox. How do you expect me to breathe?
I'm more concerned with my money and my rifle and that horse.
It's all there.
If you don't mind, I'll just finish.
You think I'm a liar?
Well, you've given me pretty good reason to think so.
Next time I shoot at you, I'm not gonna miss.
There's not gonna be any next time.
Don't bet anything you can't afford to lose.
Well, you were right. It's all there.
Where'd you think I was gonna spend it out here in the woods?
Oh, I thought maybe you might have given a little bit of it to Davy to spend down at the trading post.
Who said anything about a trading post?
That's where he went, isn't it?
Oh, then what makes you think I'd tell you even if I knew?
Well, anyways, that's where we're going. Come on, I'll give you a leg up.
I'm not going.
Well, you're going whether you like it or not. So, if you want to go at the end of a leash like a dog, that's up to you. Personally, I don't care for it. Get up.
What's the hurry?
We've got an appointment with a Virginia constable.
Well, don't waste your time, mister. He's gone after Dave. He's probably dead by now. All right, you've had your fun.
All right, Sully, on your feet.
I like it here.
You're not going to be happy very long if you don't. Now move.
Make me.
All right, start walking.
I'm not taking one more step.
Suit yourself.
You rotten snake! That's a fine way to treat a lady.
Well, you may be many things, but I doubt if you'll ever be a lady. There's no use looking for a knife stuck in my belt. That's not where I carry it.
Do you have any family, Mr. Boone?
Yes, why?
Just thought it'd be nice to send them a message after you're gone.
That's thoughtful of you.
It's the least we can do.
How old are you, Sully?
What difference does it make?
I just figured you were old enough to know right from wrong.
Look, mister, I don't want any sermons out of you.
Seems to me you could have done better with your life.
I'm doing as good as I want to. I should have got married and been loaded with a bunch of kids in a little log cabin. Is that what you mean?
Well, most people like that. They think it's a fine way of living.
I'm not most people. Look out, Snake! Yeah, get.
I told you that horse was gun-shy, and now he's gone for good.
You did it on purpose. You tried to drown me.
In 1 foot of water?
That's right, in 1 foot of water. What, you're going to just stand there and talk? Look, I'm soaked to the skin. I'm freezing.
You sure are wet. Now listen, shuck out of those clothes and get them off so we can get them dry. You can cover yourself with this. And I'll build a fire. You do something like this. You get back in there and get changed and keep those bushes shaking so I'll know you're there.
I'll try it again. Sooner or later, I'll get lucky.
From now on, that snake's going to be in front of me at all times. And keep those bushes shaking.
You're going to wish you killed me instead of using that gun to spook my horse.
I'm not going to kill you, Sulie. I'm going to turn you over to that constable. After that, I've got other things to do. Like paying my taxes in Richmond.
You'll never deliver me. And that constable will never catch Daisy.
Feeling better?
What difference does it make to you?
None. I'm just making conversation, that's all. Let me have your hands. I'm going to tie you up, and I reckon you know why.
Ow! What, just wait a minute, please. You can tie me up later. I'll behave myself. Can't we just sit here for a little bit, and just make conversation, like you say?
All right. What should we talk about?
You just think I'm no good, don't you? Just rotten. Well, maybe I am. But it's not my fault. I wasn't always like this. It was Davy. You know, I came from a good home, Mr. Boone. Oh, yes, my family, my parents they were poor. But they gave me everything they could. And then, when I was old enough, I went to work as a servant girl in Philadelphia to help support my folks, you know. And I just never knew anything but work. I mean, it was work from sun up to sundown, year in, year out. I never had anything for myself. But I didn't mind. Oh, no. You see, I just didn't know anything different. I just thought that's the way things were supposed to be. And then I met Davy. Oh, he was real exciting, you know. I mean, he was just like nobody that I had ever met in my life. He always told me that the only way that life is worthwhile is if you live it to its fullest. You just live from day to day with no thought of tomorrow. Yeah, he promised me the moon. He promised me all the pretty things that I wanted. Oh, he promised. But I'm just not. I'm not what you think I am, you know. I would love to have a home and a family and live a good, decent life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just wanted you to understand that. You do understand that, don't you?
You're not exactly a mystery, Sulie.
You know, you have a good face. Do you know that? A kind face. And you do feel sympathy for me, don't you?
In a way, I'm afraid you wouldn't understand.
Why, you are going to be nice to me, aren't you? I mean, a man like you has got feelings.
You know, Sulie, I've got a feeling that you're in the wrong profession.
What?
You should be an actress.
All right. All right, now I'm dry, my clothes are dry. I suppose the next thing you want me to do is to go and shake the branches on a bush again and get dressed and start walking, right?
You know, you're beginning to read my mind.
I hope we run into Davy. I hope he kills you. I'm going to tell him to. I'll yell it. Kill him, Davy. Shoot him. Blow his brains out.
I expect that's exactly what you'll do.
That's right. Now you're beginning to understand, mister. That's the way it really is between Davy and me.
And your poor, honest parents?
I was brought up in a stinking workhouse.
In a house in Philadelphia?
Well, that part's true. Where do you think I learned how to act like a lady?
It's too bad you didn't learn to be one.
A lady. She was a stuck-up snob, and she treated me like dirt. But she had all the things I wanted, and I made up my mind right then and there that I was going to have them, too.
So you lie, steal, and kill to get them.
How else am I going to get them?
Some people work.
You through preaching? All right, come on, tie me up. Let's get going.
Anything to oblige a lady. So much as a sneeze.
I'll tell you one thing, mister. If Davy's in there, he's alone. And from here to that door, you'll be a wide-open target.
Not so wide open, because you're going to be walking right in front of me. Now, let's go.
Are you trying to scare me? You wouldn't shoot a woman.
Don't you try anything foolish.
company outside.
Oh, you got man with you.
Yeah, I got man with me.
I'm looking for two men, a young man and an older man. Maybe the young man came in alone with furs to trade.
Nobody come in here with furs.
Nobody come in here with furs. Yet.
Looking for something, Constable? A trail, maybe?
Holding me prisoner. I want to get away from him. Play, keep playing. I just want you to help me get away from him. That's all I want you to do. You'll get money. He's got lots of it. We'll share it. It's my money, but he took it away from me.
I can't help you, lady.
Sure you can. $50. You hear that? I'll give you $50. All right, $100 then. That's a lot of money. You just help me get away, and I'll give you $100.
It's a pretty fair offer, $100. Thank you, friend.
Stop that noise! Stop playing, you hear?
Pay no mind, my friend. The lady's just a little nervous.
I'll have a mug of rum.
You'll have a mug of water.
I ordered rum, and that's what I'm gonna get.
Water? You're in enough trouble as it is. Here, I'll take that.
Give me that. You're just a regular big brother, aren't you? You want to fight, you go outside.
I agree with you, ma'am. Now, listen. I hate to tie you up, but I will if you don't behave yourself.
You just wait until Davy gets here.
I've been waiting.
Davy! Careful, Davy! He's gonna dance!
Evening.
We were expecting two other men, weren't we?
Couple of mugs of rum. You folks care to join us?
No, thank you.
I talk for myself.
Oh, yeah? Hey, make that 3 mugs of rum. Now, that's what I like. A real independent-minded woman. that ain't good manners, mister. Besides, little lady wants to drink with us.
Hey, play, mister. Play. Play something fast. Right. I want to dance. Play something. Bring your partner.
Hey, swing your partner!
I like dancing with you.
You do?
I can't stand him. Get me away from him.
Huh?
He's got money. Lots of it. In his money belt. You can have it. Just take the money and get me away from him.
Hey, swing your partner!
That's enough, sir. You let her go. And I'm not going to say it again.
You sure got a jealous nature, ain't you?
We're leaving now. Don't give us any more trouble.
Trouble? Who wants trouble? She's just a little fun, that's all. Ain't that right, Matt?
Sure, just a little fun.
Didn't mean to come between a man and his woman. Just having fun. All right? Friends? You got us wrong, mister. That's the truth, now. You got us both wrong.
Open that door. Now get over there.
East. They're heading east.
Yeah. That female said he's carrying a lot of money. And she sure is a good-looking woman.
I always figured east was a good direction.
Where are you taking me?
Richard.
Richmond. What about the constable? Oh, something's happened to him, hasn't it? Oh, sure. I mean, otherwise he would have been back at the trading post, right? Oh, come on, mister. Look, we're both disappointed. So why don't you just let it go at that? You got your money. Why don't you just go to Richmond, pay your taxes, and leave me be, huh? Well, Davy's smart. He knows something's wrong. He's going to be looking for me, and he's going to find me. And when he does, the only ones who are going to be in Richmond are Davy and me. And we're going to be spending your money. And you are going to just be lying out there somewhere in the tall grass with a bullet in you. That's where you're going to be, mister. Don't you worry about it. Who are you going to deliver me to now, huh? A dead man? Davy! Where are you, Davy? Davy! Davy! Wow, you make a real nice target in that firelight.
You worried about me?
No, it just means I'll get free sooner than I hoped. Davy will see that fire a mile away and come a-running.
That's what I'm hoping. I haven't got time to go after Davy, so he'll have to come to me.
You're using me for bait.
You might say that.
That's funny. You bait the trap, and you're the one's gonna get caught.
That's not the way I'm figuring it.
Where you going?
Oh, I'll be around.
What makes you think I won't yell and warn him?
You yell and I'll shoot. Now, I don't aim to kill Davy, just capture her. But that's up to you.
How long we have to wait?
Depends on Davy.
You should have stayed back there. I mean, Davy was probably there, maybe even watching us.
We could have, but Davy picked that spot. I picked this one. Company's coming.
Hey, Jubal. She's alone.
Well, look who's here. Evening, miss.
Well, am I glad to see you. Both of you. Come on, have some food.
Hey, we should have brought that fiddler on. We could have finished our dance.
Go on, help yourselves. Am I glad to have company?
Looks real good.
Where's your friend?
Right here. Oh, we smelled your cooking.
Maybe you can spare a mouthful. We ain't eating hot food all the livelong day, and that's a fact.
It's a hungry world.
That sure looks nice. And juicy. Mister, you got us wrong earlier. It was just fun.
He's a hard man, boys. He likes you to beg.
Help yourself.
Man, that's real good cooking.
A sight better than the grub that squaw cooks up.
You know, I didn't mean to insult you and your wife back at the tavern. Now, that's the truth.
I ain't his wife.
Is that so?
He ain't nothing to me.
Well, now, that's real interesting. Say, how'd you like to come on with us, huh? Huh?
The lady stays. You've had your food. Move out.
I didn't press it earlier, mister, because I figured she belonged to you. But seems like things are different now, because she don't.
It's not any different.
I never argue with the fellas holding a rifle.
Now move out. Both of you.
Sure, mister. Sure.
Take care of me, man. Hey, come back.
Go, I gotta get out of here. He's got the money. It's got him in his money belt.
Yeah, money ain't everything, lady.
It's all right. I'm not going to bother you anymore. You're bleeding. Better get you over to the fire where we can see better.
I guess the joke's on me. I tried to knife him and I stuck myself instead.
Just take it easy. How bad is it?
I don't know. Doesn't hurt too much right now.
Take this. Swallow this. Be taken care of.
Yeah.
Can you travel?
How far?
Far enough to be gone when these two wake up.
They'll follow us.
They can follow us very far in their bare feet.
Sure do a good job of bandaging.
Good enough to stop the bleeding.
What about our two friends back there?
Well, there's no sign of them. Looks like they've lost interest.
Why'd you do it?
Do what?
Saved me from him. I told him to come. I told him you had money.
I know.
Then why? You took care of the other one. You still had your money to pay your taxes. Why'd you come after me? After all I did and said to you. You didn't have to. You could have let me get what I was asking for.
That's right, I could.
I know. You still want me for bait to catch Davy.
That's part of it.
What's the other part?
Well, there's some things you just can't let happen. A man has got to have some respect for a woman.
Even a woman like me?
Even a woman like you.
Mister, I thought I knew all there was to know about men. But I sure don't understand you. What happens now?
I still got to pay my taxes.
So you're going on to Richmond?
Haven't got much choice.
What about me?
Well, I can't leave you by yourself. I got to get you to a doctor.
Is that bad?
Not yet. It's liable to be if it's not tended properly.
What if I can't walk that far?
I never expected that you could. That's why we've got to find Davy. He's got a horse. It's quite a ways to the top of that hill. Can you make it? Still think you can make it?
Yeah, just give me a minute to rest. You're right. You're right. I need Davy. He's the only one who can help me. Davy makes me laugh. He makes me feel everything's exciting. I guess we were just made for each other. He's got some kind of a devil in him, too.
You make him sound sort of romantic.
I guess that's the word I was looking for.
Sue, did you ever see a mad dog? Because that's what Davy is. And someday he's going to turn on you just like he's turned on everybody else.
What do you know about him?
Not much. Except I saw the look on his face when he pistol whipped the constable and the pleasure he took in tying us to the coach. He's a cold-blooded killer. And he'll make one out of you if he hadn't already.
It won't work. There's nothing on earth that can turn me against Davy, or turn Davy against me.
Sully, it's me, Davy. Get out of the way. Sully, are you all right?
She's all right for now, but she won't be unless you throw that gun down.
Go get and kill him, Davy! He won't shoot me! He won't shoot a woman!
Don't worry, Sully. I'll get him.
Davy! It's all right! It's all right, Davy! I got his gun! He can't hurt you now, Davy! I got his gun! Davy!
You did real good, Sully. Now, where's the money?
He's got it in his money belt.
I was beginning to think I'd never find you.
I was beginning to think that, too.
What's wrong with you?
I got knifed. Oh, you're gonna die laughing when you hear Davy. I did it to myself. Help me up.
Are you hurt that bad?
Oh, I'll be all right once I get on my feet. You gotta get me to a doctor, Davy.
A doctor?
Yeah, I need one bad. I started bleeding again when I hit him with that rock.
I can't take you to a doctor, Sully. They're probably looking for me for that constable I killed.
All right. All right, we can make it to the cabin. I'll be all right then.
You can't walk that far.
I can ride. You still got your horse. Davy, we're partners. You said so yourself.
Well, that was before you got yourself hurt.
Davy, you can't leave me here.
I got no choice, Sully. I've got to travel fast from here on in, and my horse won't carry double.
Oh, all your talk and all your promises about all the pretty things we were going to have and about how much you loved me. Oh, I thought you were something really special.
Sully, I'll come back for you when I can.
You don't have to lie anymore. Mr. Boone was right. He said you'd turn on me someday, and he was right. Get out of here! I can't stand the sight of you!
Not until I take care of Mr. Boone. I don't want him on my trail anymore.
Don't try it, Davy.
Don't press me, Sully.
Davy?
You wouldn't shoot me, Sully.
Try me and see.
It's going to be a long ride into Richmond.
And you've got your taxes to pay and me to deliver to the law.
I'm sorry, Sully.
Sorry?
I can't forget that you did save my life.
It's one good thing I've done.
There'll be time for more.
Let's go. Aren't you going to tie me up?
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippinest, roaringest, fightingest man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. What a Boone wanted to do and what a dream come true was he.
You know, Becky, you turn out a meal like a man, what are you going to eat for the rest of his life?
Careful, I'll remind you of that later when you come looking for another piece of pie. Besides, I have to give you some reason for coming in out of those woods.
Oh, I've got a lot more reasons than that.
Come on, boys, help me clear the table.
You save any food for the turtle? I just hope he likes cornbread. He will. When does Pa get back?
Let's see, he left about 5 days ago. How long did Gideon say it'd be?
A week.
It's 5 days. Now, how many does that leave?
2.
Right.
Unless he changes his mind.
Oh, not Gideon. Once he makes a decision, he's not likely to change. You know, I remember one time we were paddling down this stream, and all of a sudden, we came to some rapids, and dead ahead was this great big rock.
What'd you do?
Well, I was in the rear, paddling on the right side. So I decided to go on the right side of that rock, and I began to back paddle hard. Well, Gideon was up in front on the left, and he decided left. So he started to paddle hard on that side. Now, he knew I decided right, but he decided left, and he wasn't about to change.
What happened?
Well, we hit that rock broadside and busted that canoe right in the middle.
And then we paddled as hard as we could at each other, rammed them two parts together, and we had ourselves one canoe again. Damn.
Hi, Gideon.
Oh, it's real.
Is that true?
Well, kind of, Israel. You see, Gideon has quite a gift for telling ends of stories. Now, you boys finish up in here and in the kitchen.
Gideon, it's good to see you again. And just by looking at you, I can tell you're hungry.
That's a safe bet, because you know I'm always hungry.
It'll only take a minute.
Have a good trip.
Fair. A few beavers and a fox. My traps were empty, though. I can't understand it. They were snapped tight shut, but clean empty.
Well, maybe those animals are getting smart.
Maybe. Oh, that's it. About 5 miles from here, I sniffed something in the wind. I like to run myself to death trying to get here. Mighty powerful cooking.
And that's mighty powerful sniffing.
Is that why you came back early? You missed Becky's cooking?
Partly. Ran into some trouble out there.
What kind of trouble?
Old Charlie Bates and his boys.
They gave you trouble?
No. They were having it.
Gideon, can't you talk and eat at the same time?
Yeah, but I can't talk and taste at the same time.
Well, would you mind holding up the tasting for just a minute and tell me about this trouble?
Well, seems like somebody came into their camp last night and busted old Charlie's head in.
Well, how is he?
He's alive, but he ain't doing too well. I helped carry him in. They're all down in Cincinnati now.
Why would anybody do that?
Seems like they was getting robbed. Old Charlie Bates must have woke up in the middle of it and got busted in the head cause of it. Whoever it was must have been scared, because he didn't touch the pelts. All he took was their guns and a sack of cornmeal.
You say they're all down at the tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I'll go down there. Do you want to come along?
Mm-hmm. But a man shouldn't bolt his food.
Take it easy, Joe. You're all right. You're back in Boonesboro.
I see now.
Seen who, Joe?
I seen a black Indian.
Paula? Just let him rest, Joe.
What do you suppose he was talking about, Daniel?
What kind of Indian could that be?
He said a black Indian.
Maybe he was talking about Gideon, delirious-like.
Maybe.
There was some talk about some Indian raids west of here.
Well, not raids exactly, just some stealing.
Yeah, all they was taking was some food and guns.
You think them Indians could have hit Pa?
Wait just a minute. Your pa said a black Indian. That's one. That doesn't sound like a raiding party to me.
Doesn't sound like nothing to me. Who ever heard of a black Indian?
There's a fella come through here a couple of months back talking about a black man being adopted by an Indian.
I heard that. Said they regard him as something special.
I figured just some kind of a fancy fairy tale.
Well, it might be just that.
Well, if there's just one of them out there, let's go get him.
I'm ready. What do you say, Daniel?
Well, it might be best if just one or two of us went out there. There'd be less chance of scaring him off. Besides, you boys ought to stay up there with your pa. Want to come along, Gideon?
Well, I was thinking about getting a rest.
I understand you've been out all week. You probably need one.
I didn't say I needed a rest. I said I was thinking about getting a rest. But it don't look like I'm going to get a rest because I'm coming with you. Daniel, you know better than make decisions for me.
I learned that a long time ago. Let's get started if we're going to get out there and find the fellow.
Speak up or I'll blast you.
Jesse Watt's cabin over there. It ain't too far from where Charlie Bates and his boys were camped.
Might be a good idea to stop and ask Jesse if he's seen anybody hanging around lately.
Hoss, you do come up with some good ideas. As I remember, Jesse brews a strong pot of coffee. Jesse? Maybe he's gone out.
Yeah, seems like.
Hoss, I could still use that cup of coffee.
Well, I think Jesse'd be real glad to have you. Jesse, it's Daniel. You all right? What happened?
Daniel? I don't know. I must have fell. Oh. No. Somebody came in here last night. I grabbed for my rifle, but he must have seen me. Wrestled for it and went off. And that's all I remember.
Did you get a look at it?
Well, it was dark. It seems to me like he was an Indian. There was something strange about him. Yeah, I remember now. The thing that was funny about him was it was dark like Gideon. I never seen no black Indian before.
Get in, go outside, and see if you can find any sign of the trail. I'll get Jesse back.
Right, Hoss.
No, I'm all right. Take more than a knock on the head to lay me low.
You think you took anything?
Yeah. And what's there to take? He must have got the rifle. Food. There was half a turkey carcass there. Now, why would anybody steal food? All you have to do is ask.
Hoss, come here. Looks like I found something.
You be all right?
Oh, don't pay no mind to me. I'm fine. You go on.
Well, now, don't you go jumping around.
Well, you be careful, Daniel. He's a big one.
Looks like he stood out here waiting to go in. Then his tracks show he lead off that way.
Well, let's go after it.
Hoss, what do you figure a black man's doing here?
I don't know. Maybe he came down from the north.
And joined with the Indians? Ain't likely. I figure he's an escaped slave.
Well, that may be, but it still doesn't explain why he's stealing guns.
What are you aiming to do once you find him?
Well, I know what you're thinking. You know how I feel about slavery. I'm not about to send anybody back to that life. But if he's been stealing, he's got to account for it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Still want to come along?
More than ever.
Let's go.
Well, he don't leave many signs like that. Maybe he is an Indian.
If he isn't, he's been taught real good.
Things are getting easier. Circle back. Looks like he's acting now like he don't want to be followed. Looks like he's trying to play squirrel on us.
Or else that's what he wants us to think. We could spend a whole day trying to figure out where he came down.
I guess maybe then we spend a whole day.
That's what he wants us to do. Sign's too plain. He's backtracked into those rocks and turned off someplace. Come on.
Looks like you got him figured, Hoss. But he ain't making it too easy.
He learned his lessons good.
But not good enough.
Be more than a half an hour ahead of us.
Hoss, I've been watching you all day, and I just got to ask you something.
What's that?
Are you sure you ain't part hound dog? Don't laugh. I seen you sniffing at times when there wasn't no trail at all to be seen.
I'll let you talk. If he's carrying food, you'd be way out in front of me.
Well, he is getting easier to follow.
Just careless. I figure he thinks maybe he's out in the clear. I reckon maybe he's heading for that ridge.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Me, Choctaw. Hunt game.
What kind of game are you hunting? Is that your gun?
My gun.
You don't mean to tell me that you're a Choctaw?
Last night, a friend of ours got hit on the head and got his gun stole.
His name is Jesse Watts.
You still say this is yours?
No, I took it. I was looking for some food. I didn't see anybody. Then all of a sudden, he jumped up at me with that gun. I grabbed it. It went off. I grabbed some food and ran.
And you left him there?
I didn't know what to do. I thought he was dead.
Well, he ain't. No thanks to you.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. I ain't never hurt nobody.
No? Not even when you got this cornmeal?
What do you mean?
This was stolen from Charlie Bates, who's near death with his skull busted. Now, you tell me again you haven't hurt anybody.
It was an accident.
Who are you? Let's hear the truth.
My name is Luke. I'm a runaway slave. I'm just trying to be free. I ran into this band of Choctaw. I was awful hungry. They took care of me. Then I got the idea if I pretended to be an Indian and head north. They gave me these clothes and I painted myself up and started out. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I just wanted to be free.
Are you lying again?
You know what these are? You ever see a free man with these marks?
How'd you get them?
You don't have to do anything, just be black. The boss man I was working for said I wasn't working hard enough, so he whipped me. So I worked a little harder and he whipped me again. And one day I sassed him back. That night he came to my shack, busted in the door while me and my wife was having dinner. He said, boy, you're gonna learn not to talk back to your boss man. You've been having it too easy around here. So I'm gonna ship your wife out to another farm. Do you know what that means? Once she's gone, I never see her again. Never.
And he did it?
He never got the chance. He grabbed and started pulling her up. I moved to him. He pulled out a pistol. All of a sudden, she grabbed for it. The gun went off right in her middle. I must have went crazy. I grabbed him, and I began to hit him. And I hit him, and I hit him, and I grabbed him and threw him against the fireplace. He hit his head on a brick, and he fell down, dead. You shot my wife.
Where is she now?
I carried her out into the woods. I don't know how long I walked. I must have walked a long way. And I stopped. And I knew she was dead. And I buried her. At least she was buried free.
Hoss, what are we gonna do?
Well, we find a place to make camp. We'll start back tomorrow.
Are we gonna take him with us?
That's what we came out here for. Gideon, you're not forgetting Jesse or Charlie Bates, are you?
No, I ain't forgetting.
All right. Come on.
You gonna help me? Well, somebody's gotta help me.
Take more than a feather and some war paint to make you look like an Indian. Well, he don't look half so dangerous without all that paint.
You say anything?
Not a word since you said we were taking him back.
It would help if he opened up. I'd like to do something for him. Why don't you see if you can get him to talk?
All right, Hoss, I'll try. Something the matter? Here, let me see. Oh, it ain't nothing broken, but you got a good bruise there. How'd it happen? You asked me if I would help you. I can't help you if you ain't gonna talk to me.
You trap. You stepped in a trap.
Well, it must have been one of them little ones. They'll ache you up a bit, but they won't break no bones. How far you reckon you traveled?
I don't know. I've been going so many directions, I don't know where I am.
Well, if anyone's been chasing you, ought to be clear of them by now.
Maybe. Sometimes they don't ever give up. They hire men that don't do nothing but chase slaves. They know every time a black gets away, the others might start thinking the same thing. They can't let that happen.
That's why you don't have to worry. We ain't going to send you back.
We? We? What about him?
Well, he ain't going to send you back. I'll promise you that.
Why not? He's white, ain't he?
That don't mean he's against you.
Every white man I know was.
All whites ain't alike, any more than all blacks.
Yes, they're alike. The blacks and the whites, they're all alike. The whites are the bosses and the blacks are the slaves. That's why they're all alike.
Well, I know what you feel. My wife was an escaped slave. And when we were first together, every time a white man had come around the cabin, she'd run and hide, feared he'd come to take her back. But she learned, just like you got to learn. It's a whole new life now.
I ain't having anything to do with any white folks.
Then you better dig yourself a cave, crawl in, and cover up the front. Because that's all there is out there. And you're going to have to learn to live with them. Now, you say you want some help. Well, they'll help you. You take Daniel, he'll help you. But you got to talk to him. Talk to him. You'll see.
All right.
Daniel?
Luke, you didn't tell you I aim to help. Some things I'm going to have to know if I'm going to be able to do anything for you in Boonesboro.
I told you why I run away.
I'm talking about what you've been doing since. Why you've been doing all this stealing.
I was hungry.
Well, there's plenty of game in the woods.
Well, I don't know anything about catching animals. All I know about is just farming.
You had a gun.
I don't know how to use it.
Then why did you steal them?
Well, I figured if I took the guns with me, then no one would come after me then. I'd be safer.
Well, what'd you do with them?
I threw them away. I didn't have any use for them.
Where'd you throw them?
I don't know. Anywhere. Bushes. Any place.
When you were living with the Indians, did they say anything about another black man living with them?
No. Why?
Well, Daniel had heard a story about a black man who was living with the Indians just like he was one of them.
That's right. They seemed to think highly of him. Seemed to think he was something special.
No. I haven't met anybody who thought a black man was anything special.
They never mentioned another black man.
No. No, they never even mentioned the fact that I was black.
Luke, why don't you just rest easy there?
Well, Hoss, what do you think? Can you help him?
There's something wrong here, Gideon.
Well, he answered all the questions. There's something else you want to know?
He came up with all the answers, but when you put them together, they don't add up.
What do you mean?
Well, like when he says all he knows is farming. Now, where'd he learn this trick of doubling back on his tracks to cover up his trail?
From the Indians.
Well, if he had time for that, how come he didn't have time to learn something basic like learning to live off the land?
Well, maybe he was too busy heading up north.
Maybe. But if he was going north, how does it happen that when we ran across him, he was heading due west?
Maybe he didn't know where he was.
Now, you know he knows the sun sets in the west. You know, the thing that sticks in my craw is that he's smart enough to be doing different from what he says he's doing. Like throwing those rifles away. A smart man would have held on to them and traded them for what he needed.
Yeah, but he wasn't about to go into near any settlements.
Well, I'm not talking about the settlers. The Indians would be mighty happy to get their hands on them.
Doesn't sound like you're in any mood to help him.
In order to help him, I've got to know the truth, Gideon. He started by lying, saying he'd never hurt anybody. Now he tells us he killed a man.
Protecting his wife.
I'm just trying to find where the lying stops and the truth begins.
It's plain to me that everything he did for a reason. To stay alive.
I wonder if that's his only reason. Well, I'll sleep on it. Maybe we better tie him up for the night.
Oh, Hoss, you don't have to do that.
I told you, Gideon, we're taking him back.
I know that, but you don't have to truss him up like some animal.
Well, now, if he gets away, I'll just have to go find him and bring him in, and that's a waste of time.
Well, he won't run. I'll guard him.
We'll both guard him. You can have the first shot.
Is he gonna help me?
You better get some sleep. We'll be starting out early in the morning.
All of us?
Luke, if you said you were heading north, how come when we found you, you were heading west?
The Indians told me about settlements due north, so I figured I'd cut around them by heading west.
Well, didn't they say anything about needing guns? You could have sold them guns to them, you know.
Yeah, I thought about that. But I figured I'd never see them again. And anyway, you can't make time if you're gonna lug them guns around with you.
Yeah, that is right.
Gideon, ain't you believing me? I might lie to a white man. I mean, you have to do that. But I'd never lie to you. You know that. And I'm counting on you, Gideon.
You better get some rest. I got some thinking to do.
Everything all right?
Uh-huh. It's my turn to sleep.
You look a little tired.
I can't understand why.
Well, it might have been easier to tie him up.
It wouldn't have been for me. You two feel a need for some exercise?
Where were you?
Asleep.
Sleep? I never knew you to sleep that soundly.
Well, I figure when a man has a point to make, he ought to have his chance.
Meaning what?
You said we should have tied him up. I guess you made your point.
While you were sleeping.
Hoss, if I had wanted to let him go, I would have let him go while I was guarding him.
Up here.
Hoss, about last night.
Forget it.
No, you were right. He was bound to try and get away, but wouldn't you do the same thing?
Well, that's why I want him tied up.
I guess that's why I didn't. I know we gotta take him in, but it seems like when a black man does something wrong, all the blame falls on the blacks. That's why it ain't easy.
Remember the time I stuck my hand in a hole and got bit by a rabbit? You know, I don't consider all rabbits man-eaters.
Hoss, you sure do come up with the right story at the right time.
Come on.
Gideon, I gotta talk to you.
Yeah, what is it?
Not now. Later. Tonight.
Need a little more wood before the night's over. I'll take a look, bring some in.
Now is the time. Are you going to help me? Gideon?
I said I'd help you, and so did Daniel.
A white man?
He's the truest man you'll ever meet.
You can't trust any of them. They'll say one thing to your face, and as soon as your back is turned, they'll say another.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Don't I? I know them. I've lived with them.
You said you worked in the fields.
Before that, I was sent to the owner's house to take care of his son. Everywhere that boy went, I went with him. I'd play with him. I went to school with him. At night, I slept on the floor near his bed. And through the floorboards, I could hear those whites talking about their niggers, their savages, their animals. I was young enough to think they were talking about somebody else, not me. Until one day, that boy came to me and said he was going to sell me.
Why?
Because it was a good business deal. I had taken care of him practically all his life. He was going to sell me because it was a good business deal. It was right then I made my vow that I was going to be free and every one of my people were going to be free. Can you understand that, Gideon? Because if you can understand that, help me, Gideon. Set me free. Gideon, look at me. Look at me, Gideon. What do you see? A black man, your brother. Is it right for one brother to be free and the other brother still a slave?
Yeah, but setting you loose out here in the wilderness ain't the answer. Now, I've been thinking on what'll happen when we get to Boonesboro.
So have I.
No, Daniel will speak for you. Then they'll understand why you did these things. They'll probably probate you to Daniel's custody.
And then I'll be his slave.
Daniel don't want no slaves.
Ain't you his slave, Gideon?
I am nobody's slave. I am free. And that's what you can be. I can teach you how to hunt and trap, how to live off this land. And then when you want to, you can head out west. Work for somebody or own your own farm, whatever you want to do.
And our people?
Can't nothing be done for them, less than they're free.
I can free them.
It can't never be. You take an army. Besides, it's got to be done by the law. And that's how Dan'll get you free, by the law.
Well, I guess you know what you're talking about. You sure know your way around this white man's world better than I do. I guess I have to go along with what you say.
It's the best way. You believe me. You'll see what I mean. Is something the matter?
My wrist. The ropes are cutting into them.
Well, here, let me see. These things must have been cutting into your wrist all day. Why didn't you say something?
Well, I'm not used to complaining.
Well, here, I got a rag for you. Bloody wrist here.
There now, it's not too tight, is it?
Would you have loosened them if they were?
No. Too smart to fall for a stupid trick like that.
Not even for your own brother?
You're not my brother!
No, you taught me that. Color don't make a brother. It's what's inside.
Gideon, you're going to take me back to Boonesboro, where I've been hung because I've killed. I couldn't let you do that.
You said that was an accident, that you were protecting your wife.
Well, I have no wife. I told that to you and Boone because he was there. And you believed it. Now, you're as stupid as he is.
Well, what happened to that overseer then?
I killed him. You don't think I got these guns without running into somebody, do you? Your friend Jesse Watts was just lucky.
But why? Why all this?
To free our people.
How?
You already said it. You said it would take an army. Well, I'm raising that army.
When the devil would you get an army?
The Choctaw. You asked me. You said, did I see another black man out there? I said, no. I said no because I'm the one. I'm the black man the Indians think there's something special about. Those Indians would do anything for me.
Well, why would they fight to free blacks?
Because it's a good business deal. I'll help them and they'll help me. And we'll make raids to free one slave after another.
You'd be starting a war.
To free our people.
You don't think them white owners are just going to sit there while you march in and free them?
There's nothing they can do about it. They'll be dead.
Don't you know they'll fight you? Or didn't your Indian brothers tell you that? They fought them often enough.
They're not afraid of them.
Or maybe they figured to use you to fight their battles for them.
It's not their battle. It's my battle. I'm the one that wants to see them dead. I'm the one that hates the whites. And I'm the one that's going to kill them.
Over the bodies of our dead people.
At least they'll die for a reason.
A stupid reason.
Freedom.
Freedom ain't your reason. Your reason is hate and revenge. You'd massacre our people for your own satisfaction.
Well, there's nobody who's going to stop me. And you're not going to be around to do it or see anything about it. There's nothing you can do. Because you're going to die.
Your war is over. Right now.
Well, go ahead. Kill me.
You sure tempt me. But killing don't solve nothing. Not even killing you. How long you been standing there, Hoss?
Long enough.
And you didn't do nothing?
Well, you said it, Gideon. When a man has something to prove, he ought to have the chance to do it.
Hoss, I sure got a big mouth.
Something wrong?
No, I'm just thinking about Luke.
Well, looks like he's going to have to stand trial for murder, but not for Charlie Bates, thank goodness.
How is old Charlie doing?
Well, Becky says he's doing just fine.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. The thing that bothers me about Luke is I keep thinking of him with all that hate and anger. And I think how that could have been me. But I was born free.
Yeah, I thought about that, too. But you don't have to be born a slave to hate. All you have to do is think wrong, and hopefully, someday, more people are going to be thinking right.
Daniel? I thought you said Gideon was here.
He is.
Gideon, are you feeling all right?
Oh, fine, fine.
Oh, my goodness, I thought you must have a cold.
Why?
Well, I'm cooking and the door's open. So either you're sick or your nose is stopped up because you haven't sniffed your way in there yet.
Skip to Maloo, my darling. Flies in the buttermilk 2 by 2. Flies in the buttermilk 2 by 2. Flies in the buttermilk 2 by 2. Skip to Maloo, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to Maloo. Skip, skip, skip to Maloo. Skip, skip, skip to Maloo. Skip to Maloo, my darling. I got a pretty girl, so have you. I got a pretty girl, so have you. I got a pretty girl, so have you.
Patrol slaughtered. Every last man dead. In all my years of soldiering, nothing like this has ever happened to a unit under my command. I intend to see that it won't happen again.
I wouldn't be too sure of that, General. If you don't want more men killed, don't send out more patrols. Chief Kampowitz is a very smart general.
And you think he was responsible?
That'd be my guess. That's a Wyandotte Lance.
Kampowitz. A military genius, a superb strategist. Boone, you know him. Where did he learn the art?
Well, he's a product of his times, General. He's mainly interested in survival, so he adapts.
You admire him, don't you?
Haven't seen him in many years, but he's a good man to have as a friend.
A bad one to have as an enemy.
Well, you don't choose an enemy, General. You make one.
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippenest, roaringest, fightingest man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. What a Boone was to do and what a dream come true was he.
But of course, we welcome all the help we can get. And I know your reputation as a woodsman, but I wonder if you'd mind explaining exactly in what capacity you're here.
Well, as a matter of fact, Major, I'm kind of curious about that myself.
No, what I meant was, is it official or unofficial? Colonel Boone's mission is strictly unofficial. He's here at my specific request. Oh, then perhaps I should have asked if it's entirely confidential. Hardly. That's why I asked you gentlemen here to dine with me this evening. Let's have a little plain, unvarnished truth. This garrison has an unchallenged record of failure. For 2 years now, Kampowitz has outmaneuvered, outfought, outthought, and outwitted you at every turn. 3 generals before me have been sacked for failure and incompetence. Your failure, gentlemen. Your incompetence. Let me assure you, I have no intention of becoming scapegoat number 4. That's why I invited Mr. Boone here this evening. That's why you're going to listen to what he has to say. Mr. Boone?
Naturally, General, I'd like to try to be of help. I'm not sure I know what kind of help you need.
How do we end this war?
Just stop fighting.
Our orders are to get...
I know what your orders are, General. That's to move the Indians further west.
You think we can do that without fighting?
I don't think you can do it at all.
Strange talk coming from you, Mr. Boone.
Why is that?
When you opened up the trail to Kentucky, brought the settlers in over the mountains, you did a powerful lot of fighting to clear the Indians out and make this region safe for other families moving west.
Well, sir, we didn't try to force whole tribes, whole nations into exile from their own land. We were willing to try to live and work in peace with them.
It hasn't worked out that way.
In some cases, it hasn't. There's been wrong on both sides. There's been resentment, suspicion, intolerance. Selfish men, both red and white alike, seeking to serve up trouble to serve their own ends.
Oh, but this is different.
Different in what way, Major? Kampowitz is fighting to keep what he rightly believes belongs to his people.
Well, meaning all the wrong is on our side.
Meaning if you treat an Indian fairly, he'll be fair with you. Cross him and you've got yourself a merciless and bitter enemy. Kampuich and his tribe have a treaty guaranteeing their borders. I say stick with that treaty.
We're willing to compensate them, resettle them.
25,000 square miles of land for a couple of kegs of tobacco and a litter of promises never meant to be kept.
It would seem you've been among Indians so long, you're beginning to think like one.
That's the only way to survive out here, Major. I recommend it.
So then your best advice is for the U.S. Army to quit?
Until you're ready to bring up enough forces for an all-out war, that's my advice.
Can we speak our minds, General?
Go ahead.
I think, for reasons I don't even pretend to understand, Boone here is trying to buy time for his friend Kampuich. Time for him to gather more forces. Time to make more alliances. To inflame all the tribes to war.
That's enough. Major Howard and I demand you apologize to Mr. Boone.
Well, what other reason can there be for his advising us to turn tail and run?
I asked you to apologize.
There's no need. It's pretty plain my way of thinking is not the military way of thinking, and there's nothing I can do about that. So, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen.
Boone, I'm sure that if
General,
you
there's no nourishment gnawing on a dry bone. I'll be moving on in the morning.
Insolent peasant.
Gentlemen, you're excused. Major Howerton and I are going to have a little talk.
Mr. Boone, I've come to ask your pardon for the remarks I made at dinner. Well, they were completely unfounded. I was extremely rude, I'm afraid. I let my temper get the best of my good judgment. I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right, Major. I was a little rough on the Army, too.
Then my apologies accepted.
Very accepted.
Thank you, Mr. Boone. Good night.
Good night.
General.
Major. I'm glad you and the Major made your peace.
On your orders, General?
No. He was genuinely sorry when his temper cooled.
And no harm is done?
Oh, I guess the fault was mine, really. I should have explained to him more fully why I sent for you before we had our discussion.
Well, now that you've brought it up, why did you send for me, General?
Boone, what do you see outside those gates?
I see land, not for all of us, for red and white alike.
That's all you see? The land?
Well, what else is there?
I suppose that depends largely on your point of view.
Well, what do you see, General?
Something entirely different. 35 years of soldiering and everything I've ever fought for, Boone. Oh, I admit to being selfish. But the only thing that lies out there for me is either failure or success.
If your success depends on beating Kampuich, you've got a long, rough road to hoe.
Not beating him, Boone. Just reaching an understanding with him. I agree with you. This bloodshed is tragically senseless. It must be stopped. I've been sent out here to stop it. Boone, I'll tell you something my staff doesn't even know. I have plenipotentiary power to reach an agreement with Kampuich to stop this fighting.
Now, if you're talking about another treaty, I don't think he's going to listen.
I have a plan. What does Kampuich want?
To be left alone, I suspect.
And all the government wants is passage through this land to the Mississippi. A trail, a corridor. He can keep his hunting ground. His people will be safe. Nobody will intrude upon them. The government absolutely guarantees it.
That's an interesting proposition.
I know I can convince him of our sincerity if I can meet him and talk to him face to face, man to man. It's the only way.
And you want me to bring him in?
Yes.
He'll never come.
Boone, you're his friend. He trusts you. I know you can convince him of our sincerity.
Tell you the truth, General, I'm not sure I want any part of it.
If you don't, the lives of his people and perhaps hundreds of American soldiers will be on your conscience. You have the chance, Boone. Perhaps the only chance of preventing months, even years of bloodshed.
Do you guarantee his safety?
On my honor as an officer. He can come and go as he pleases. Boone, my whole career rests on bringing peace to this region. no other argument.
I don't reckon you need any, General. Man spends a lifetime soldiering is not apt to settle for anything less than peace.
I don't know where Campbell makes his camp, but my intelligence indicates that if you...
Oh, never mind that, General.
Well, how are you going to find him?
Well, I'm not. I'm just going to walk out there in those hills and you'll find me.
Well done, Tawanga. The boy handles the bow with grace and power.
Could his father's son do less?
She's beautiful as a rosebud.
Could her mother's daughter be less?
This is a sight I never thought I'd see. Big turtle bound like a spitted buck.
Well, are you going to unspit me or are you going to stick an apple in my mouth?
Untie him, Katoga. Well, free him. This is my great good friend, Big Turtle.
Great good friend could have lost his scalp.
Big Turtle grows soft. I can remember when he could wrestle a bear with one hand and hold off 10 warriors with the other. Welcome to my camp.
It's good to see you again, Campwoods.
Have I changed? Tell me, how do I look?
Like an oak shaking his fist at the moon.
Welcome again, Boone. Listen to me. If one man raises a hand, even so much as an evil look, to Big Turtle, I will crack his skull and feed his flesh to the ravens. Remember who warns it. Campwoods. Tawanga, this is my good friend, Big Turtle. Come take his hand. Tawanga. He has never been this close to a white before. This is my woman, Miranda.
Bujunichi.
First a boy, and then a girl. A very obedient woman. This is Daniel Boone, Big Turtle. Fetch food and robes. What we have, he shares. You see, Big Turtle, the towns of the Wyandotte are no more. The fields we planted, our great harvest no more. We've become wanderers, nomads of the forest. We've lost everything in this war. Everything except our pride. That is one possession we will not surrender.
Camp Porch, you can have peace, and with pride.
Oh, it's too late. It's too late.
Camp Porch...
Later. Later, Boone. First, we will have a feast of remembering. Then we will go into the forest and make new memories.
It's good shooting, Tawanga.
Twanga does not want your praise. Why do we do this, Father?
One is to hunt well. He must learn to be hunted.
By the white man?
He's not like the others. If he were, would he find us in this game we play?
Will he, Father?
Big Turtle will find the tracks just as I have taught you to find them.
He is not Big Turtle, and he will not find us.
You're thinking this, my son, will not make it so.
Camp Porch. Punish him for learning his lessons too good?
You were different. He was commanded to show you friendship.
I'm white, to be distrusted like all the others. Now you're angry, my friend. You know there can be no friendship without trust. You've asked Tawanga to be my friend. Let me earn that right. Here, you take it. Come on, take it. Keep some tension on there. Keep him tight. Play him in. There, go. Slowly, slowly.
I did it! I did it!
Sure did. You're a born fisherman. You see this little baby in a skillet. Why don't you take him up here to your paw and let him see him? Here you go. Why don't you just keep that pole? I'll see if I can get you some more hooks.
Tawanga is very grateful to Big Turtle. My father's friend is my friend.
You know something? That's just the way I'd like for it to be.
Hey, you're getting the hang of it.
Now we will talk. You have made a long journey and taken much risk. What word did you bring to Camp Woods?
Words of peace.
I've tasted the white man's peace. I have no stomach for it.
You know you can't win this war, Camp Woods.
For 2 years we have fought and my people still have the land. But where are the whites? The whites are behind the stockade at Fort King, beaten, fearful, and imprisoned.
For the time being. But sooner or later they'll reinforce. More companies, an army.
We'll meet them all.
And there'll be cannon and cavalry.
I would lead my people to the death before I'd lead them to slavery.
There's no need for either. You see, Camp Woods, there's a new commander at Fort King, and he's come here with the power to negotiate with you. All he wants is a corridor through your hunting grounds. A neutral trail that will be safe for your people and whites alike to travel.
Cannot be.
Why not? Here are your hunting grounds. Nobody to disturb you. All that's involved is a trail.
No. I will show you how it will be. The whites gorge themselves on the land as a snake devours its prey. They swallow it whole. First a foot. And then a limb. The snake's body begins to swell, and you would think it would burst. But no. No, it doesn't. He engulfs it all until the last small inch is fastened in his jaws. And I will not feed that snake.
All right, you just go on fighting. You go on losing your braves and losing your villages and turning your young into wild animals. You've chosen what you want.
Father makes medicine. What do the gods say?
The words of black fire carved on a pillar of white. And a great hand stretches out and gouges the sun from the sky. There's nothing left. The far-off lonely cry of a bird. Go to sleep, my son. How well do you know the new commander at Fort King?
Not well.
Well, then what makes you think he can be trusted?
Because he's an ambitious man. He wants power and position. To gain both, he has to have your support.
If you were in my place, would you go?
I think I'd take any chance to protect my people, to prevent more killing.
You have won him over.
How about you?
I want him to be free.
How long do you think he's going to live to enjoy your kind of freedom?
I will go. But only because you say I must. Because I have the heart for it.
Who will lead us if you do not return, Kampuits?
I will come back.
Let us go with you.
Do I need further protection when I'm escorted by Big Turtle? I will go alone.
Though the wind may grieve for you, my husband, it is a foolish wind.
Yes, this we know. Hunt well, my son. If there is a pebble in my moccasin, it will not be to remind me that we have parted.
Yes, my husband. The paths you will travel will be filled with pebbles.
This we know, too.
You still expect them, huh?
You're a man of small faith, Major.
I tell you, he went to warn Kampowitz.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I believe our guests are arriving.
General compliments, Mr. Boone. He'd like to see you in his office.
General, this is Kampuits, Chief of the Wyandottes, General Groska.
So this is the bloodthirsty savage who's been waging war against us.
General, I told Kampuits...
I have no idea what Boone has told you. But I'm very pleased to see that you have come. Guards, place that murderer under arrest.
Hold it, Boone.
I assure you I'll have no hesitancy about using this. Get that savage out of here.
I will walk alone.
General, you gave me your word.
A matter of convenience? Did you think I'd let that massacre go unavenged?
I don't think that massacre had anything to do with it.
Either way, the end justifies the means. Major Howerton, take Mr. Boone to his quarters and confine him there under guard.
Yes, sir.
Make that a strong guard, General.
You can be sure of that, Boone. Yes, come in.
Dispatches from the War Department.
No need for you to wait. Get some food and rest.
Bad news, General?
It seems the Secretary of War is going to pay us a visit. Dubious honor, to say the least.
Well, when's he coming?
Anytime, I should imagine he's already on his way.
Well, why would he come here?
Personal inquiry into the progress of our campaign against the Wyandotte.
That could prove embarrassing as long as Boone's being held a prisoner.
I thought of that. However, if he knew that I had Kampuits in custody, he might be tempted to abandon his trip as an unnecessary inconvenience.
And I'll have the dispatch rider return at once.
No. I prefer you carry the message personally, Major. If the Secretary should persist, I'm sure you could be more persuasive than an ordinary scout. You'll share the honor of the capture, naturally.
When do I leave?
Tonight. In the meantime, let's have Boone in here.
Yes, sir.
Boone, sit down, won't you?
I'm a little particular about who I sit down with.
And may I offer you a drink?
The same goes for drinking as sitting down.
I'd hoped that by this time you'd have cooled down a bit, but no matter.
You won't get away with this. You know that, don't you?
I already have, Mr. Boone.
General, you're a fool. Do you think Camp Hood stands alone?
You mean the Wyandotte? What are they without a leader? You see, Boone, what you consider treachery is really an act of mercy on my part. By capturing Campowitz, I dare say I saved 1,000 lives or more. Without him, the Indians are leaderless, but still alive.
I wasn't talking about just the Indians.
Surely you don't mean the white man. There's good land out there. You said so yourself.
I said there was enough for all of us, and I know some people who would agree with me.
And I know more who wouldn't. They want that land. I made it possible for them to get it without any interference.
I don't think you'd be a hero to them, General, if they knew how you went about it.
Outside of you, Major Howard, and myself, all anyone knows is I accepted Campowitz's surrender.
I think I'm beginning to understand you.
Not completely, Boone. You've been of some help to me. And in return for your silence, I'll mention you in my report and perhaps arrange a land grant from the government.
What about Campowitz?
He'll hang for murder. After a military trial, of course.
Then you'd better hang me too, General. Because if I get out of this, I'm going to have your scalp.
It's all over, Boone. Can't you understand that? Major Howerton's riding east tonight to spread the word that Campowitz has been captured. I've made my offer. I'll accept your word.
Guard!
Get him out of here. Throw him in the guardhouse with his Indian friend.
Say it. Say I was a fool.
Take him back to the stable. Major Howerton doesn't want to get caught when this storm lets loose.
Don't just sit there like a slab of rock. All right, say it. Say I tricked you just like he wanted.
There will be no more treaties. No more flags of truce.
We'll meet again?
No. But on certain nights, when the hunt has been good, and I sit by the rich blaze of a birchwood fire, and all is quiet, and all is peace, I will think of Big Turtle. And I will say that he was not of one color or another color. I will say that he was my good great friend.
I'm glad the storm's over. Yes, you'll have good traveling, Howard. Oh, my compliments to the Secretary of War, and tell him a full report will be on its way.
I'll do that, sir.
Well, good luck then.
Thank you, sir.
General! General!
Well, what is it?
Prisoners, sir, they're gone.
The what?
They tunneled out.
Major!
Major Howerton! Major Howerton!
General Grosscup. You're wasting your breath, sir. He's too long gone to hear you now.
Assemble your men, Lieutenant. The prisoners have escaped. I want a search party out in 15 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Been waiting for you, Major. Took you quite a while getting here.
I'm gonna kill you, Boone.
Secretary of War has just arrived, sir.
Secretary of War? Why, that's not possible. Secretary, I hardly expected you so soon.
It's quite all right. It's quite all right.
You look tired, sir. I'll arrange quarters for you, and after you've had some
Later,
rest...
General, later. Incidentally, I ran across a mutual friend along the way.
I reckon you didn't expect to see me quite so soon either, General.
Corporal of the Guard. Corporal of the Guard, place this man under arrest. Sir, this is the man...
Perhaps we should discuss this further in your quarters, General. This way, Mr. Secretary. You will be interested to know, General, that your tribune, Major What's-His-Name, thanks to Mr. Boone, has just had a very short and unproductive journey. He is not going to spread the joyous news of your victory over Kampuits from the mountains to the sea. No, sir, he is not. By my orders, he is now being conducted to Fort Marcy, where he will remain on ice until his tail congeals.
Sir, my intentions...
You will not interrupt, General. That's a serious breach of military etiquette. Which brings me to point number 2. Breach of military etiquette. Mr. Boone has given me a complete account of your so-called capture of Kampuits. In all my years as a soldier, in all my experience, both in and out of uniform, I know of nothing so degrading to the uniform you wear or the country you purport to represent as this flagrant violation of the sanctity of a flag of truce. What was in your mind, sir? What made you think your government would condone your treachery?
My orders were to resettle the Wyandotte. Campwitz is their leader, constantly stirring up trouble.
General, when you get a thorn in your foot, you don't help it by burning down the bush. As Secretary of War, I officially disavow your action. As a fellow officer, I am humiliated. If it were possible, I'd have a court convened today, and I have no doubt they'd vote to have you hanged. If it were within my province, I'd hang you myself. But failing that, I intend to strip you of all rank, pending a hearing before a military tribunal. In the meantime, you'll be confined to quarters under guard.
Tragic sight, Mr. Boone. It's not pleasant to watch a man die before death takes him.
No, sir.
My deepest regret is that your Indian friend couldn't have seen this. It might have helped convince him of our sincerity.
Oh, he saw it all right. Mr. Secretary, take a look around you. They've been sending up smoke since early light.
What's your recommendation, Mr. Boone?
Mr. Secretary, I figure it's our turn.
Our turn for what?
Walk out there carrying a flag of truce. I figure Campwitz is still a man of honor. Campwitz, this is the Secretary of War, sent out here by the President.
We were not to meet again.
I think you ought to listen to what he has to say.
I've come to apologize for the dishonorable conduct of an officer who's unfit to wear the uniform of his country. We regret his actions, and we wish to assure the Wyandotte that he will be punished.
I have no interest in this officer or his punishment.
Then let's talk about your people.
What can you say of interest to my people?
That we wish to live in peace with them.
I will talk to you.
All we ask is that there be a treaty granting us passage through your land to the Great River.
What does Big Turtle say?
Well, I think he said the right words. He said your land. I think that's the important thing. As long as you own it, you can permit trespass or not.
That is the truth. It will be the land of the Wyandotte. But we will let the white people pass through on their way to the Great River. So long as they come in peace. So long as they do not settle. Is that understood?
That's all we ask.
I will give my word for my people.
And I give you mine in return.
I would say one more thing. If the white man means to keep his word, what is the need of the soldiers? What is the need of this fort?
You ask us to abandon this fort and withdraw all soldiers from this territory?
It will show me that you do not lie.
I think he has a point, Mr. Secretary.
You drive a hard bargain.
Is it agreed?
It is agreed. We will evacuate this post immediately. We will send no more soldiers to the land of the Wyandotte.
Then we will live in peace.
least he kept his word. Everything and everybody's gone.
And I will keep mine. And Tawanga after me.
Oh, I almost forgot. If a white man shows up at your camp and wants to join in on the hunt, would that be trespassing?
We will allow one white man, especially for fishing. And most especially if you take me.
Well, now, thank you, Tawanga.
Farewell, my friend.
Campwoods.
Goodbye, Big Turtle.
So long, Tawanga.